Hi friends, I am your Joel John and I am coming up to you with a story which has a lot of moral values about our life when we live and after us as well. So let's get into the story. This is about a family of Mr. Anbu and Mrs. Lily Anbu. Both of them were running a partnership firm called as Live Traders, and they have three children, namely Arul, Kirti and Anu. And the family was filled with the love, affection and joy. And Mrs. Lillian always takes care of the food which she cooks, and her whole family to be healthy, she concentrates much on that. And her family also loves the healthy diet. And Anbu is a good cricketer, and his whole family loves to watch his cricket. So then life was going fine, but for the past few years their live traders business was running on loss, but still they managed to keep their plan going on for their future as well as for their children's. To talk about their children, the ambition of Arul, who was doing his 12th and at the age of 15 was to become a robotic engineer. Kirti wants to become a doctor and then become a surgeon, well known all over the globe. She was at the age of 13, and the last one, Anu, is at the age of 9, and she wants to become the most powerful person in the world. And she wants to do both her IIT and IIM for post graduation. And they all were studying excellent, and this family uh, key persons, Mr. Anbu and Mrs. Lillianbu's ambition was to fulfill their children's desire as all the parents like to. And one day Mrs. Lily was busy at her office. It was about 11:30 in the morning. At that time the phone rang, and it was a very unfortunate news. It was from a hospital, and the person who spoke informed that Mr. Anbu met with an accident, and he is hospitalized with serious injuries and he is admitted in the ICU. Mrs. Lily rushed to the hospital, and Mr. Anbu planned well for his life when he lives as well. So he had a proper medical insurance for him and for all his employees. So with the medical insurance cover, she was able to get the best treatment. And but still, all of us know that even if you have a good medical cover and a cashless card, at times doctors insist on some kind of special treatments which are not covered and some kind of medicines which won't be covered. So at that times we have to spend something on cash as well, right? It's good that they had the LIC credit card as well. So Mrs. Anbu, that's Lily Anbu, was able to swipe her card and immediately get the needful done. And 2 days went on very painful, and surgeries were done, and doctors were consulting heavy to save him as the injuries were serious. And Lily was also shocked and depressed, as Mr. Anbu always have good habits. He don't smoke or drink while driving. He used to have a healthy driving practice. He used to follow all the road rules. How this happened? It just happened because of little bit carelessness and because of the another person's mistake. But now the impact is felt by this family. And the third day was more worst, and it was a very sad news that Mr. Anbu passed away. So on this situation, Lily was so depressed, the whole family was depressed, and the ceremony went on. And on the third day, Mrs. Lily Anbu realized that even though the situation is painful, she has to overcome the stress and make sure that her children doesn't get impacted because of this. Even though she cannot replace Mr. Anbu and give that same emotional support, she can do her best to fulfill the emotional need they have. And also their ambition as parents, she wants that to happen true. She wants their dreams of the children to come true. And at that time she thought of the LIC plans, and she called up her LIC agent, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson was shocked to hear this, as he knows Mr. Anbu is always a person who follows rules, who never violates any proper social behavior. And he was also so distressed, and he asked, why can't you inform me on the first day of the accident itself, so that I would have come and helped you on all the ways. And he questioned how you managed the hospital expenses. Did you use our LIC health plan. She said yes. I want to take up the claims, and I manage with our credit, with our cash risk card and the credit card of LIC. And immediately he said that I'm sure that you will get the claims for your LIC health plan before you get the next payment date on your credit cards. So, and also your one thing I like to tell to you about is you both plan for your future when you are well itself. So that's the reason your children's ambition will never go false. It will become true because you have planned and taken your children's plan with premium waiver rider benefit. So that for Mr. Anbu's the policy which Mr. Anbu has taken for his all three children with proper coverage and proper sum assured, there is no need for you to pay the premiums. Future LIC will pay that for you, and that's something the responsibility LIC has taken. And I assure you that you will get the benefit as well. And also he has thought of your need for future and has taken the proper plans. Not only Jeevan Arokya, he has also taken Jeevan Lakshya, which is a plan which is the best for taking care of the family dependents on their absence. And also he has added the new term assurance rider to that, and accidental death benefit rider to this plan. So what will happen is you will get the sum assured for this new term assurance rider as soon as possible once the documents are done, and I will take care of the documentation part and also the accidental death benefit. And then from the second year you will be getting 10% of the sum assured till the 1 year before the maturity, and then you will get the maturity amount in full with all the bonuses and final addition bonus added to it. Apart from that, whenever it's possible, both of you have been adding the required insurance to your portfolio, like Jeevan Raksha, Jeevan Lamba, Jeevan Anand, so that all the plans you have added the accidental death benefit rider, being aware that most of the death at this young age, and if when you follow proper healthy practices as well, happens because of the carelessness not only of us but because of others as well. So even though we cannot replace Mr. Anbu, the financial support he has arranged is sufficient. I believe that will replace the financial needs and the loss created. And then Mrs. Lily Anbu, what you have planned about your live enterprises, and how are you going to manage that? And now Mrs. Lily Anbu said, without Anbu I don't think that I'll be able to manage that. So it's and also it's going on loss. And so Mr. Johnson informed that he has also taken key person insurance. Both of you have taken as the partners and directors of this firm, and also you have covered all your employees on gratuity plan, and you have added the rider that you get all your employees, not only you, get full lifetime gratuity benefit as in case of death or permanent disability. So you will also get the benefit, so you will have sufficient funds to take care of your office as well. So that I hope an employer like you who has taken proper plans for your employees pension, for their gratuity and for their life insurance as well, that benefit also you will get for your it's a kind of a very appreciable thing. As an employer, you take care of all your employees when you are well itself. So I hope with this you will be able to run back your firm and bring it to a beneficial way, so that lot of people will get benefited because of you, and your children's ambition will be fulfilled because of the caring plans you took. And they will take over this firm, and definitely they will run it at a best way. And Mrs. Lily thanked for the advice, and she said, I will try my best to take care of all the responsibilities of my husband, and he has done a great thing by taking the required plans which financially supports me. And but I am still unable to get over this depression, and I miss him a lot. And as said, Mr. Johnson arranged for all the funds to be paid by life insurance company, and they started running the firm as well. and everything were going well, and their children got their education as they planned, and they are being great resources for the whole world now. So the moral what we learn from this story is, friends, when we live we have to plan for the future and for the most unpleasant event which will happen in our life. So that's when we will be replacing the financial loss on our absence as well, but emotional loss and our presence we cannot definitely replace. Any of our fingers are not alike, and everyone has its unique role. So what I am trying to do is take insurance for your future as well. Insurance plans are also for with the benefits and returns, and also for pension and other needs, so that you get sufficient funds when you live, and also in an unfortunate event you replace the financial loss as well. Also follow healthy food habits, do proper health checkups. If you haven't done, don't need to worry, plan for enrolling into an LIC plan. LIC will advise you to do the health checkup as per your needs for the age. You would be directors or CXO level people who would have having proper company checkup, but still have an additional checkup with the LIC plan if it's required, so that LIC would have planned the most yeah, likely tests which has to be conducted according to your age. So that will be definitely helpful for useful for you. And apart from that, you will be people who have started new firms or new businesses after being on a corporate which has fully pay company sponsored master medical health checkup and all those. You would have missed out because of your busy schedule. With the plan, if it's required, we can go ahead for a health checkup now, or else also do the health checkup, follow proper diets, have good habits, don't smoke or drink. It's better to avoid, because that's one of the reason for premature death, and that those are proved to reduce your lifespan. So drive safe, not only for your life, for others on the road as well. It's very important. Wear helmets, wear seat belts. If you use cars, try to purchase cars with the airbag and good safety features. And be safe, live for others as well, and mainly for your dependents. If each citizen are responsible to take care of themselves and their dependents, definitely the world will be very prosperous. Let's speak more about this. Speak to your friends, share this video, or else just speak about them on your interval times, break timings, in your lunch timing. Spread this knowledge about insurance. It's very useful. You are not only caring your friend caring for your friend when he is with you, you are also going to care for his dependents and others on his family, who are also going to get benefit in his absence. You are going to do a very good thing. Speak about that. And people on Chennai, you can call to my mobile number. It's 8939182075. I will give that on description as well. And if you are other places, you can search for the address of LIC in Google and contact the concerned office, so that you can get the covered on life insurance. So when you live and after you live, you can add lot of value to the society. Share this video, subscribe to my channel. Still lots more coming up for you, and this story translation will be on Tamil as well, so that people who are comfortable with their mother language, which I also know, will be able to have a interesting story for them. So let's speak and speak more. Subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned to with our channel. It's time to say bye. It's your Joel John J signing off from you. Bye.